guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing a movie review of The Duke. The Duke is a new movie, a British movie actually, starring Jim Broadbent as well as Helen Mirren. The film follows the true story of Kenton Bunton, who actually pled not guilty to stealing a really famous painting. And that painting was a portrait of the Duke of Wellington, which was a Goya, which I kind of know what a Goya is. I know a Goya is like a really good quality, or like, I guess Goya is like the artist behind it. Anyways, the movie was directed by Roger Michell, and this is actually Roger Michell's last movie because he actually passed away in September 2021 at the age of 65. This movie was first premiered at Venice Festival in 2020, which is crazy because this is like 2 years since it's actually hit in theatres, but this is obviously like a COVID delay. It's just been pushed back, and now we finally get to see it. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. Jim Broadbent, for me, does a really good acting performance. Obviously, I don't know how Kenton Bunton was. I haven't looked at any of those clips, I guess, of him going through the trial and through the press, etc. But he did a really good performance of an older northern person. He's basically just really fed up with like the government and like the TV licensing thing, that they have to pay for a TV license when a lot of like old-age pensioners are basically like on their own. So why should they have to pay to watch TV when TV acts as like a mental health, you know, a cure for like loneliness type of thing. We did have at the beginning of the movie, like the TV license people will like knock the door to take the money and check that they actually have got a TV license, or checking that they haven't got a TV, and he's there to his son like, hold the fort, you know, give me some time, and he's there literally taking some things out of his TV, and what he does is he takes out like this little transmitter capacitor type thing, which basically gives him access to the BBC, and without it means he can't have access to the BBC. Anyway, they come in and he's like, you can't charge me for it because I've got the capacitor, which basically means my TV can no longer accept the BBC, which means you cannot charge me a license. And I found that really funny because you kind of know some, like, everyone in the UK, I feel, has a grandparent or knows an older person that would do that type of thing. And it really resonated with me with my grandfather who's passed away, etc. And it just made me think, like, that is something he would have done. He totally would have done that. He wanted to see the guts of everything type of thing. And for that, it's really good. You know, it's really down to earth. The role just felt like I knew, you know, Kenton himself. I think it was done good. There was some storytelling aspects where they kind of showed, you know, him in prison at the beginning, or in court, sorry, at the beginning, but then it showed us like a 6 month earlier what happened then. That's how he decided to tell the story. Helen Mirren as well, I thought was really good. You know, she plays the wife of Kenton Bunton, but also she kind of is basically like, not like a damsel in distress, but like she has to pick up the pieces, I guess is what I'm trying to say. She's always the last to find out, and she plays a really good role. There's an underlying story as well, that they both lost their daughter, who was like 18, I think, when she passed away. So we kind of get little bits of that. I think the film was well made. I think the plot was good, the writing was good, and the period like sets and stuff looked really cool as well. It wasn't a big budget movie. It wasn't that busy in there. It's not going to be. It's like 1 or 2 showings a day. It's not like, you know, your flagship movie, but it's just a good British film. It's one that probably could have just been on TV. You haven't got to watch this in cinemas. But yeah, it's a pleasant film for me. Rating the movie though, I'm going to rate this a 7.5 out of 10. I thought Jim Broadbent's performance was phenomenal. I really liked the storyline as well and how it was going. I just think there was, maybe it could have been a bit more longer if I was going to be really critical. I felt like it was quite short, and the beginning bit was okay, but the middle seemed to be quite rushed at some points, and then when he was like in court and stuff, that seemed to drag out. It just would have been cool to see him maybe do a bit more in the middle, drag that a little bit out. But other than that, you kind of got the gist of what the film is. I would recommend people check it out, and yeah. So there it is. There is my review of The Duke. Let me know if you guys plan to see this or have seen this. Like I said, I would recommend you check it out, but it's not like a must-watch in the cinema. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.